Welcome back, everyone, to iCCup StarCraft TV. Be your host and caster. iCCup Fitz back here. And you know what? It's time for some awesome Gosu replay right here. It's going to be between Strelok and Flash Brown. So, anyway, in the top right-hand corner, it will be Flesh, confused with Flash, the programmer, but Flesh. And in the bottom left-hand corner, it will be Strelok, back from 2008 to the Razor TSL, the 2008 TSL. Whatever you really want to call it. I don't really know what you want to call it. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this. What? Huh? Steak's fine. So, just being asked for what's for dinner. Obviously steak, of course. But anyway, so Blue Storm, obviously notoriously known to be pretty Zerg favorite, and this replay comes from iCCup Logic for cheapness out, so we hope that he's chosen a pretty good game because, well, I'm sure it's fantastic. I really need to figure out like what I'm gonna do for these Ghost replays. Do I cast every single one that is picked up from replay section, or do I not? I don't know, because I mean they actively get like at least three replays a day. Like it's pretty crazy. Like if I didn't obligate myself, right, to cast tournament finals, I feel like that would be good. But then at the same time, though, I feel like finals should be casted because I mean they've gotten that far. I mean, even though sometimes they may not be the most exciting games, they are pretty high level in terms of that, you know, that rank. You get the highest rank for that. If it's C rank, you get the highest ranking. Yeah, sorry. So anyway. Strelok gonna be going opening with the barracks being thrown down right now. Potentially looking like a 1-rack FD without any kind of gas and no extra barracks. If you see another barracks being thrown down, then that of course is subject to change. And Zerg have decided to go open with the 12 hatch. It does feel extra safe right now. Blue Storm. Actually, what's this? Alright, so we're going to be putting down an extra depot right down there. So gonna be a 1-rack FE. Gonna be doing that. Gonna make sure that he can hopefully sustain that. Or else it'll be pretty bad. Oh wait, we don't need 2 intro songs. If you guys don't know, I mean, Brood War music is pretty baller, not gonna lie. But it is something like any other song. Like if you're an American, you know what Thrift Shop is, right? You know, like that song has been on the radio for the past 2 weeks and it's epic. But it may be starting to lose its epicness because it's, you know, it's played everywhere. Macklemore, you're a great singer, dude, but really at times this song really needs to stop. And unfortunately, for every replay you get, when you cast via replay, you always get Terran music. But Zerg music is kind of creepy. It's kind of like a horror movie. And Protoss, Protoss is okay. For a time, I did incorporate StarCraft 2 soundtrack in this, which was, you know, pretty good. But unfortunately, that slowed my computer substantially. So I've stopped doing that. But anyway, getting back into this game. Flesh, gonna be opening. Gonna be getting on the 3rd hatch, and then gonna be getting the gas right now. So things are actually looking, you know, fairly standard overall. Just gonna be grabbing that gas so he can get up his hive tech, lair tech. So the CC is down with a bunker. Ling, there's really nothing stopping from the Lings to just run right by here. Marine is going to secure himself right here to make sure that that doesn't happen. Strelok, let's see what he will do. Flesh making a whole lot of Lings right here. And again, I wish this build order would go away. Like, I do not know how to deactivate it. But making a whole lot of Lings right now. Of course, being routed across the map. And here we go. Let's see, this is way too many. This is going to be too much. That bunker is done. Gonzo. Goodbye, Strelok. Goodbye. Is he actually going to say that? No. Goodbye, Marine. Oh, no. Don't lose the SCVs. Oh, you should kill those off. Good job. So Strelok losing a couple, but really that didn't do a whole lot. He killed off maybe 1, 2 SCVs. Oh, but hold on. More and more Lings are coming in here. Strelok's in a bit of trouble right here. And this is what happens when you don't wall off correctly, and this is oftentimes why you don't fast expand with this map. You're probably better to do, you know, a 2-racks academy push and then expand into this. Probably the best thing. And unfortunately, what this does mean is that his tech is overall he's completely delayed because of this. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's going to get his lair up and he's going to get his meters up sooner than later. So Terran losing substantially, you know, not holding off too well. Not holding off too well right here. Good attack from Flush right here. Now the origins of this replay obviously come from Razor TSL. I don't know if this is from the latter stages, as we pretty much gave every single TSL replay pack available to the admin section because I'm so awesome. But my God, more links, more and more links are coming in here. There are not speed links. These SPs are just going to melt away. Goodbye, Marines. Once more, we could just rewind about a minute and a half ago, and we could watch the same sequence of events happening and trying to get up to that second reactor right now. Better off just to probably lift off the command center and just try to wall off with it. If this is what happens when you don't wall off correctly on Blue Storm because of that stupid choke point for Terran. Strelok trying to do his best to defend himself right here. Now, the good thing for him, though, is he's not losing SCVs, but that barracks is getting so low on HP, he's going to have to mass repair that. Just going to keep that alive. And there we go. Got to be repairing those 2 more. But more and more lings are starting to come in here. He's going to lift up that command center. Is this going to be an epic replay if he dies? Is that really how this is going to go down? Logic, I may be starting to question your logic. Oh my goodness. How is he going to stabilize here, guys? Strelok, dude, I don't know how you're going to stabilize here, bro. I don't know. Gonna get up the Spire against some idle drones right here, but oh no. Oh, wow. Gonna force the command center, the eBay to lift off right here. And what's it gonna be? Is he just... Do we have a bugged replay? This could be a bugged replay. No, this is not a bugged replay. Okay. Just making sure, because there was starting to be some idle drones flying around. I'm like, oh shit, never mind. The issue is that I found out with TSL1 is that these are all run off of 1.15.2. which do have, if you guys don't know, Brood War has some compatibility issues with backwards compatibility with replays. And I'm assuming the reason why you can't go on Battle.net when you look at old replays is partly because that it reverts back to an old version of StarCraft in order to run it. Now, unfortunately, I can't cast other than 1.16.1 at like the way I cast it. So like, it won't be widescreen and it won't be it won't have all that up. It won't be have all these awesome tools like this thing. I could do widescreen, but then you could see the info tab, which would be kind of ridiculous, which makes the kind of game not really worthwhile spectating in IMO. The way I cast it, at least. So, Terran, my God, man, you have stabilized somehow. He is significantly managed himself his gas, though. Hasn't lost anything quite yet. Mutas are starting to pop right now. This is... Strelok, are you going to be able to hold through right here, man? I am a Terran fanboy, but I play random, so I'm also cheering on Zerg as well. Zerg, man, you got this as well. So, yeah. Yields are kind of just chilling out of the natural right here. Now, he does have a decent amount of bio, but keep in mind that there's only one medic right now. Not too much energy on, only 42 energy right now. Now, does he have stim? I don't think he has stim. I don't think he has stim. No, he has stim right here. He's going to be going in here. Mutas taking a lot of fire. 7 Mutas in that pack. Going to be sitting in there. 1 Mutas will go down, making the Mutas count down to 6. Mutas will retreat back to the main base. Over the natural. Over the center of the map. So they are now going to be going around the natural. They're doing a little loop-de-loop around. They're going to try to go in the main base, it looks. But look at this. A turret already in position. Marine medic right here. Resituating his base right now. Re-expanding out his base now. So he's not going to be super contained anymore. Lings could still pose a threat right now. But there is a lot of bio right here. Proved to be successful right here. Meadle's coming back in here. The Marines are going to be simming in here with the fire bats and medics. And... will ultimately get deflected away, not taking too much damage on the Meatless, nor dealing too much damage from the Meatless, as well for Strelok. Strelok will have to deal with the Lurker contain happening right now. Ian is going to get dropped. He's going to get Ventral Sacks coming up right now. That is going to be scary. Very scary indeed. Meatless coming back in here. Nice volley going in there, killing off a Marine. But getting a little bit dangerous as well. I mean, looks like actually Strelok is going to try to set up a nice... How did he defend himself? Wow. Beautifully done. Strelok gonna be reclaiming his natural. Finally, after 10 minutes of aggression from the Zerg. And with the Lurker, he's not stopping right now. He's gonna get Lurkers going right here. He has an Overlord. He's gonna drop him into the main base, guys. This is gonna be intense. Very, very intense. These are slow Overlords, keep in mind. It doesn't appear that Terran knows about the Strelok's in a bit of trouble. These Lurkers. All right, but he has comsat done. Oh, actually, maybe these Lurkers actually might not pose such a big threat. As they have... Actually, they may have superior range than Lurkers, actually, too. Never mind. This is brutal. There's no way you can get out of this with just bio, I don't think. Well done. Gonna be putting him up right there, and that's gonna be tough. There's really no way to engage that. There's no way to. You have to indirectly engage that. There's no way to directly do that. But look at this. Oh man, he's gonna stim in here with his fire bat. Ooh, gets killed off, but the meatless are wide open, and there are only 4 remain right here. And we'll ultimately clear off a Lurker. Now looks like Strelok's thinking around the map here, guys, and losing every single Mutalisk. Now bringing in the Lurker as. You know, behind all this aggression. Let's see if the Lurkers will be able to do anything. Keep in mind, there is a bunker with nothing in it, though. Unfortunately, I thought there was stuff in it. What are the Lurkers doing? Giving Strelok time to react. It looks like he does go, but he will be stimming forward. Lurkers gonna be burrowing here, but they're in the open, and these tanks and marines will be able to clean them up with a timely fashion, and really not being able to do too much. Back at the front door, nothing happening right now. I thought he was gonna move in right there, as the tank isn't gonna be in position. But Strelok, nice defense. Strelok pulling off 2 straight Lurkers right here. Decided to unborrow for some odd reason, and we'll actually lose an Overlord. Does that supply block Zerg? Yes, it will not. Guess it will not. Not yes, it will not, but guess it will. Zerg, maybe he's been too aggressive. Hasn't at first done crap ton damage. Strelok stabilized himself. Strelok's gonna be over the map right now, guys. Oh man, coming in here with a handful of MMFs. All right, and we'll see if the damage can be done. 2 Lurkers are borrowing right here. Does he have enough for a scan? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. On both, I believe. Oh yeah, definitely. He has enough for at least about 4 scans in about a minute, in about 10 seconds rather. Lurkers will be borrowing here. He does have stim right here with R3. Lurkers fire rat will instantly die. Nice reaction from Strelok to immediately leave by evaluating that situation very quickly, and will only lose 3 bio to that. Lurkers will pick themselves up and probably move somewhere else. Terran, what's happening in your main base? Gonna be situating up more Raxes right now. Gonna be getting up that bio production, along with the vessel and tank. Really going strong right here. Now, I believe this is going to be happening when he has the 3rd tank and the vessel out. He should push right here. I just read a PM from Bakuryu. This is a standard push with the 3-rank vessel push right here, and he's kept his bio alive, and this could be very damaging to the Zerg right now. You know, a choke is both ways. It's a double-edged sword. Zerg needs an open area to engage. And unfortunately, tanks are really good at killing off things in a very small choke point, i.e. this, or i.e. this ramp. So, I mean, if Terran can get that far, it can be very dangerous. Going after Lurker right there. Now, he's getting up to, Hive right now as well. He does have that 3rd gas, going to be optimized sooner or later. It's just the question now becomes when and how. Because really, with his 3-tank vessel push coming out right here, if he decides to push out, of course, which it looks like he will, it's going to be tough without Dark Swarm. It is going to be tough without Dark Swarm. And without that 3rd gas, which is really what that allows for increased Defiler production, it's going to be rough. It's going to be very, very rough. But we might see some counter harass. I mean, he could try to redrop in the main base. There is only a turret right here. If he gets Overlord speed going, which it may look like he does have. Yes, he does. He's going to do a Doom drop, guys. This is going to be epic. Oh, man. Strelok's not in a position to deal with this at all right now. What's that back at home? He does have a tank right here, but this is a Doom drop happening right here. But look at this. This SCV is going to spot it with the medic. How will we react? Will he immediately charge back home? No, he's going to continue attacking the 3rd base right now. That looks like we may have a base raid scenario. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, no. Strelok, how are you going to react? You did see this happening beforehand. If you do not deal with this accordingly, I'm going to feel so sorry, man. Strelok a little bit indecisive right now, not doing anything, trying to deal with the pressure back at home. Why doesn't he just rally his goons back at home base right now? Massive damage being done. Lurkers are in the production. No way Marines that are going to spawn out of these things are even going to ever have a chance to do anything for the Terran army, for Strelok's army right here. Terran's going to decide to engage this third base right here, so Terran, excuse me, Zerg will lose his third. While Terran's losing a lot of production capabilities for the next minute or so from these lurkers right here. Will eventually get cleaned up from the tanks though. And this push, going to be actually pulling out a lot of this south buildings right here. South buildings. That should be cleaned up right here. He could try to just pick up the overlords and leave. But Strelok, man, he's made an ultimate comeback. How has he done this from the early game? And he's even defended the Doom drop. Oh, well done by Strelok right here. And Flesh at the same time, though. You can't count him out right now. But that, oh, this is going to be so hard. Again, this choke push is going to be so tough. Marines are just going to sit there, even going to de-matrix the tank just in case. And this whole base has been retreated out. All the drones have been retreated out right now. And with is Dark Storm ready? Does he have Consume available? Consume is going to be finishing in here momentarily, guys. But, oh, my goodness, this is going to be super rough. If Terran can deal with this. Ooh. If Zerg can defend this. And he kills off the natural. Oh. But at the same time, we have drops happening in the natural as well. And it appears that it has been cleaned up, though. But 13 kills on the lurker. Oh, wow. Wow. Very fascinating game going on. That was epic. That was pure on epic, guys. Could you ask for a better Gosu match? This is why Logic decided to choose this map. You know why? Because this is an epic game. This is a Gosu game. This deserves to be on the recommended Brood War game. So I will definitely add this when the time comes. It's probably after this game. So anyway, oh, he's going to be sieging up right here. This is going to be tough for Zerg to deal with. Does he have Darkstorm? He should have. These Defilers have Darkstorm available right here. Marines will be sitting back right here to get in range of the tanks. Tanks will have to force an unseat for the lurkers are going to borrow in here. These tanks could be in jeopardy right here, losing a lot of HP on both those tanks, two of which are on critically low HP, all in the red. Is there going to be doing another kind of drop? That would be pretty awesome. It doesn't look like it. Terran's still off 2 base, keep in mind right here. Has the Zerg been able to deflect Terran? It looks like for the time being, he has. But the Zerg economy is going to eventually wipe out right here. I'm not really sure how he's going to continue this up. In about 50 seconds, we can see the economies of both players. And I'm assuming Flush will be significantly behind for the past minute. That's what that plus green means. I'm actually very interested to look at what that stat says. Yeah, Flesh. Actually, Flesh has a decent amount of economy still left in him. Strelok actually has a lower economy than he does. So, yeah, look at that. Not a whole lot of SCVs. A 13 kill lurker, man. With a lot of economic damage. So, Strelok is not necessarily, is completely won this. The question now becomes, what will Zerg do? He's up to 900 minerals, not producing a whole lot with his larva. Could be droning at this time, but here we go. The push could be coming in here. One Dark Storm is available. This isn't a whole lot from Zerg right now. 97 split to 41 right here. Lurker to go try to borrow. Will ultimately die. Lurker to borrow, but ultimately will just get killed off, getting a couple subterranean spine shots off. But will force the Terran to, of course, reposition, but ever so slightly, and ultimately we'll clean up everything except for one Lurker and the Dark Storm. And we'll probably get just killed up by the splash damage provided by the siege tanks. And Terran's going to be taking a third base behind all of this. Zerg could look like he's going to be exhausted momentarily. No Dark Swarm. One Defiler isn't going to be enough. His best chances are to probably do a Doom drop or try to drop on top of the Terran army, but that's going to be very risky in itself. Otherwise, I don't really see how he's going to be able to out-macro Strelok, especially with the newly acquired third and with constant production of the SCVs, if he decides to do that. But it doesn't appear so. And he's producing a comp center. And SCVs are going to be reproducing right now. This push, this is like a control group of the Zerg army, and he's going to have a difficult time killing off 2 tanks. They are upgraded as well. These aren't even upgraded tanks. With plus with Carapace, he won't be able to clean this up, but he does get irradiated. Oh, and the Defiler will get irradiated too. It will go kablooey, and getting a nice plague off on these vessels, but unfortunately, he has nothing to shoot in the air. Every Hydra he makes is now being morphed into a Lurker, and ultimately, How did Strelok do it? How did he come back? Only an awesome foreigner like Strelok could be able to do this. Epic replay, epic game. And I am awesome. I'm content. I'm content for my Brutal for the day. Other than my at least one game of TSL watching. And look at this, harassing the natural again. This is where it hurts. This is where it really hurts. I'm a little surprised that I just don't know what he can do. And this is what I was saying again. He could just try to drop. It's risky. It is unbelievably risky. But at least he can go out in style while doing it. Maybe even try to kill off this army. He's going to be dropping on top of this army right now. Can he do it? Not really dropping on top of it, but next to it. But either that's okay. Can he do it? The lurkers are going to be doing a massive subterranean damage to the tanks, but hopefully it doesn't even kill off. It doesn't even kill off either of the tanks right now. A ton of bio coming in. You're going to be cleaning out the natural, leaving the main base. There's nothing in here, just a fully saturated one main base. Flash does decide to leave the game and probably did GG, but I don't believe chat history is recorded in 1.15.2. Like it is in 1.16.1. But regardless, epic replay. Will be uploading this very soon, right after this, guys. That will conclude the casting session for today, for Monday. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get some casting done tomorrow. Of course, it depends on the schedule, everything like that. So, guys, thanks for watching iCCup StarCraft TV. Thanks for iCCup Logic for giving us an epic replay, and thanks to the Razor TSL for giving us these matches back in 2008. Peace, guys. See you tomorrow.